Hi, my name's Tom. Welcome back to week 2 of my 4x4 challenge. This week we tackled a sort of web-based streetwear / clothing website. Although not everything went crazy to plan in this one, it was a real good challenge to assess my skills and sort of where they currently lie with Figma and design in general. But yeah, anyway, let's dive straight into the website. Alright, let's get cracking into the app. So we start off with our header here that'll be consistent on every single page. Sort of highlight text in the shop and coming soon, indicating you can probably click on them, as well as the FreshOut logo and a search, login and cart function. Didn't get to making the search or the cart function in this week, but if I look at it in the future, I'll definitely look at making that interactive and making this all align a little bit nicer. Then move down, we've got a big hero section here showing off our vintage football collection. You know, you can change out this for anything, any new collection that's coming in, but it's a good sort of statement piece. As well as scrolling down, we've got some of our latest releases. Some, products when you hover over them, change the images, same here. Get a view of like the back or what they look like on the model. As well as down here, we've got a little free shipping on orders over $99, infinite sort of scroll text. You could change this text for anything really. You could even just change it for like images or brands that the business stocks. Then underneath, we've got a nice little shop by category section. Didn't make this interactive as well, but I'll look at doing that in the future if I work on this even more, just because it looks quite nice as a box, nice and well laid out, pretty obvious what they sell and what they do as well. Then we've got a little puff piece section down here, sort of positives as a business, been in the business for 5 years, lots of customer service, lots of unique products, as well as an easy return policy. And then a nice little customer review section down here, which shows reviews, 5-star reviews from customers in the past, sort of puts people at ease of mind when buying from the company, so they know other people have bought from the past. And last minute as well, before the week ended, I had a little loyalty program thing down here. Nice interactive as well, so you can add in a bunch of details if you want, sign up for it there, receive emails and whatnot. And down the bottom here, I've got a nice little footer, which is logo and more some navigation options throughout the website, as well as links to the socials for this business. Moving on from the homepage then, we're looking at the shop function. So you click shop, gives you a nice little drop down here, little interactive text as you hover over it, moves around, as well as then click on the shop all. Close this here by clicking it again, and you've got all product section here. So similar design to the homepage as well. All the pieces have, the same text, same price, everything like that, as well as the same images. I didn't make this one change on hover, because I felt like you just have the one product, and I'll show you when you move into the product, you've got other images you can look at. But as well as I've added a sort by function here, so you open the categories, you can click on them. Didn't get a chance to make this interactive. I couldn't figure out the variables of it in time, and it was sort of making me pull my hair out. So I didn't end up finishing it in the first week, but definitely will look at doing it in the future, just because it's a useful skill for me to have for this kind of work or any sort of job I get in the future. But nice interactive little select boxes there as well. Now, actually moving into a product, I made a product page for the Southampton home shirt here. You can see you've got everything here. You can change the images here as well and see what's going on. As well as you can change through the info details, size and fit. Gives you sort of hover here, so say example, I click on size and fit, changes it, sort of gives you size and fit about the model who's wearing the products and everything like that as well. As well as same on the up here, shows you what sizes you can buy. And then you scroll down, you've got related products, the same to the homepage, interactive here, so you can hover over them and show you different things, different versions of the product, so whether they're on the person or the back of the product. This one is exactly the same as the homepage as well, to keep consistency key, as well as same with the header and the footer. And also just to spice it up a little bit, I've added an add to cart function, so click add to cart. Nice little funky animation plays there. But yeah, that's that little sale page. Then lastly for the website, I head back to the home page here and added a little login feature. So click on login, drop down appears here. You can enter your email, your password, all that, and then click sign in. Then once you've signed in, the login changes to a little user icon here. So boom, you're ready to go. You can click on your account and check out your account details. Shows it all here, got your details, first name, last name, all your personal details for your shopping, as well as your addresses for stuff to get shipped to you from your shopping. Then on this page as well, you've got your previous orders here, gives you like order numbers, dates, and the status, whether it's complete, ongoing, or cancelled. As well as you can see what products you bought, and I didn't make it interactive because I ran out of time as well, which is sort of a common theme with a lot of stuff on here, but you can click on order details here, and in the future, if I made it interactive, I'll give you details of each product and things like that. But yeah, that's the final little bit of this website. And then I'll take you back onto the pros and cons and a bit about what I learned from this week so far. So yeah, week 2, really interesting one for me so far. Although I wasn't sure, I wasn't happy with, the final outcome, the full final design. It was a good sort of benchmark, I felt, what was possible that I could complete in a week with lots of commitment, including work and other outside commitments as well. But yeah, on that note, we'll dive straight into the pros and cons of week 2. Now we start off with the pros. First pro I had was the designing for web felt quite natural, as well as, just hopping straight back into it. I designed a couple things for web, not on Figma in the past, like recently, so it's nice to jump straight into it. The help from everyone on Instagram was awesome as well. Lots of opinions like color palettes, what I should do in certain things when I was stuck, so that helped me a whole bunch, getting extra people's, personal opinion on things. Then I also figured out lots of new ways to do things in Figma that I hadn't used in the past, that made a lot of really complicated things that I would struggle to do in the past really easy. So use of things like learning the power of components, as well as learning about the power of variables. But variables I didn't master, so I'm definitely looking at mastering the variables in this next 2 weeks coming up as well. Now onto the cons. A few more than last week, because there was a few issues I had this week. First was I was a little bit confused trying to learn variables with Figma's new UI, because a lot of the older YouTube kind of tutorials and older tutorials online, even straight from Figma themselves, use that old UI, so I struggled to figure out some things with the variables, which I'm definitely going to try and tackle this week. And honestly as well, week 2, I just kind of ran out of time and didn't really get to everything I wanted to. Bit of my fault was where some days I didn't do as much work as I should, and then other commitments I couldn't keep doing that sort of work. I didn't finish all the interactions as well. That's sort of a piggybacks on this. So that's something I'll look at hopefully trying to do in the next couple of weeks, get all the interactions down pat, so then everything looks nice and complete. As well as I spent some days, doing hours worth of work and just not ending up using any of it. That was like confusing as variables, me sort of still wiping off the rust with Figma and all that as well. And it felt like this was the first proper hurdle in this challenge where I just kind of didn't know what I was doing and was struggling at times, but I felt like I sort of overcame it towards the end. Still some little issues here and there, but ultimately, it helped me in the challenge and helped me with my skills in the future. But yeah, ultimately week 2, it was a successful week, not full of positives like week 1, but it really helped me learn and figure out sort of where my skills were at with a designer, with software like Figma and all that as well as I am just using Figma. Yeah, positives, negatives, really good week, really helpful for me learning. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Stay tuned on Instagram, LinkedIn, everything for week 3 updates. They're already kicked off because it looks like it's already Monday. But yeah, subscribe, like, do all that good stuff. But yeah, I'll catch you later.